David Rose, you bought the general store. Batting 1,000 here, David. I love the buzzwords, David. It's nice to meet you, David. Dropping off David's business license. A lot of stuff in here, David. I really think you have something here, David. I told David that the label was gonna be misleading. Well, David, I have really underestimated you. David, relax. I'm really glad that I decided to invest in your business, David. Good night, David. Sorry, David. Listen, David.
No, you listen.
Thank you, David. David and I were just in the back doing some inventory. Well, David, did you give me a hickey? David.
What?
David, let's just let her go. I knew you had a rich dating history, David. Lock it up, David.
Oh, okay.
Lock it up. What else are they doing, David? David, you move things without consulting me all the time. You know, David, one of the fundamental pillars of any successful business person. David, you can laugh now. Cool. David, you're gonna be fine. David and I are so excited. David Rose.
Okay.
It's a cookie, David. What's the big deal? You have nothing to worry about, David. But don't worry, David. Unlike the birthday clown, I will be back. Medium rare for David. David, I need to explain a couple of things. David, I've spent most of my life not knowing what right was supposed to feel like. You make me feel right, David. David, I need to apologize. I don't know, David. I'm just trying to be professional here. David, I'm just trying to go off of what you wanted. David, this wasn't meant to be some advent calendar. Okay, David, well, I'm gonna go to dinner. It's sounding a bit expensive, David. Gotta hand it to you, David. It's a little unconventional, but people seem to be getting really into this. I'm not taking the box for you, David. David.
Yeah?
Listen to me. Well, David, I gotta hand it to you. David, we can have drinks literally any night. Ooh, burn, David. I have to say, David, I'm a little shocked that you agreed to do this. David's never done anything like this before. You can do this, David. This guy just sounds like a lucky customer, David. I think it's more of a need at this point, David. It's good, hey, David? What do you think, David? I totally understand, David. Oh, I'm sorry, David. I don't know, David. Sure.
Kiss?
David, let's not be dramatic.
Yeah, maybe it does.
What? David? David. Hi. David. David?
It's not just a bathroom, David. It's a passion project.
We can't afford to keep a private bathroom, David. We're losing customers at the cafe. David's organized some writer's retreat for tomorrow night. Tarps aren't staying up, David. David, look. We don't have a bathroom, David. David, did you put any of the blue cheese in there for Ronnie? David, I can't bail on the game. I just have to find a ninth player. Hey, you know what, David? Since you were already planning on being there, maybe you? I love you, David.
Okay.
David and I are actually just going outside to throw the ball around. It's a ground ball, David. Miss David's glove.
Get out of the way, David!
Okay, David, I got it.
Well, actually, David, Ronnie's out, and the inning's over, and technically you're walking in the right direction.
Okay, David, you're up.
Oh, my God! Run, David, run! Go, David! Drop the bat! All the way, David! All the way! Ah! David Rose, everybody!
Okay, listen, David. David, I know my parents are good people. I'm a take-charge guy, David. I like to take charge of things. David, I don't think this is how surprise parties work. David, I can't have you do that. David, I thought we were just having a casual dinner. David.
He seems like a really great partner, honey.
David is my boyfriend. David, I know my parents. Listen, David, your mom is a great director. David, please. Sorry, David.
Sorry, David.
Going on a hike, David. David, you have to stop watching Notting Hill. It's not helpful for our relationship. Let's go, David. David, put your phone down. Okay, David, you want to turn around? And let's turn around, David, because honestly, I can't. Ah! Okay, David, I need you to pull it out. Hey, just pull it out, David.
Oh, my God.
Straight out. I want to go home, David. This whole day's been a bust. I should probably get out in front.
Okay.
David, I'm fine. I don't know, David. David, I know you've made me relinquish most, if not all, of the wedding planning to you at this point. David, that's not enough time. David, just say you're sorry so we can get your sister to the airport, okay? She's right, David. What did you spill, David?
I didn't spill anything.
Oh my God, David. David, calm down, okay? David, just get in the shower. David, I'm gonna need the bedspread. Listen, David.
Yeah, you know what?
David, there is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Come on, David, it's an expensive mattress. David, you know your tea's been just sitting here untouched for about half an hour. David's just having a bit of a day. David can never, ever find out.
Okay, put it away, David. It's bedtime.
David, I'm hungry. I'm a hungry hippo. Can you make me a lasagna, David? David, I'm very hungry. David, I know that you don't want kids, and that's fine with me. Big old heart in there, David.
Yeah.
David, you know that the new coffee table is coming today? David, I'm fine to have drinks with one of your exes, okay? David, this is an important game. You told me you could get into this. When David told me he wanted to install a Japanese toilet at my place, he neglected to mention that it would involve taking out a wall.
I'd watch the game with him
Just
today.
go, David.
Okay.
Just sort of seemed like you wanted to talk about David for a second. As lucky as I feel to have met David,
I am offering a...
Come on, David. She didn't know. I think what David is trying to say is maybe something a little simple. Well, thanks for the gift, David, but no thank you. Are you happy now, David? Is this what you wanted? I don't know, David. They asked me what I wanted. I told them just to give me what you usually get. I don't know how it works, David. David, can we just agree to stop making this wedding a bigger deal than it needs to be? David.
No, I'm not.
No. I'm sure we can figure something out, Jocelyn. Right, David? This way, David, maybe having Jocelyn on staff will give you a little extra time to call the florist. I don't want to rub salt in the wound here, David. David, she has sold more in one day than we have all week. David has something that he would like to say. And right, David? No, David, that is panic room. Alexis and David?
4, David, 4.
That's just the first puzzle, David. It's a series of puzzles. Hey, David, everyone heard the time, all right?
52 people, let's go, come on! David, you have to blow on the circles, David. You have to blow on the circles until they're blue. Blowing!
I mean, David, our business is here. David, what is going on? David, I promise I will make you so happy here. David. Hi, David.
Okay.
I mean, David's gonna have a heart attack, but it could work. Okay, David, we managed to secure a venue for tonight. Why would I want you to get a happy ending from a stranger on our wedding day, David? David. David and I can't wait to host you at our place when you come back to visit.